Hi, welcome back to D&D, the show where we always make really good decisions and nothing ever goes wrong ever. I'm sick, and let's fucking go.
Hell yeah. Would you like to just keep reading?
Okay, we just need to move Beetle down the energy meter on this thing. Like,
Yeah.
down to the bottom.
I don't know if I can read this right now.
I believe in you.
It's kind of a lot.
To be fair, when we logged off, Beetle was covering like half the board. There was some
Beetle
big
is
beetles.
also finally got his tried and true smoker's cough in action. I'm good.
Looks like you gotta take up smoking.
I coughed up something that I think was a biohazard last night.
That's how Palatines are made.
I'm just gonna say, CJ, I adore you. That's all.
Thanks, babe. Does someone else want to read Beetle?
I'll do it.
I don't know why I'm really embarrassed to read this one. I'll do it though.
I'm kicking my little face right now.
Fuck!
Deb, if you want it, you can have it. I was gonna offer my.
I hate this thing where I write something and it's great reading, but when I have to read it out loud, I sound like such a fucking dork.
Role playing, like make believe in a little imaginary world. I think we're all fucking fucked.
Right?
Let's be real.
He's
We
just
get
in a
to
really
pretend that
angry
we have
place.
money.
I'm not in that headspace right now. Hold on. Hold
Yeah,
on.
we're all
Yeah,
sitting
yeah,
here
let's
around
try
the
it.
world
Captain.
in our little gamer
always
headsets.
angry.
So
Our little gamer headsets and our little wet shorts.
That's
that
what
we're
mine.
I think
Okay.
we're all nerds.
We'll see how much of Beetle's voice I can actually do. I should have choked the life out of Jess when I had the chance. It would have been so easy. Her throat felt so delicate under my fingers. I could have just squeezed and squeezed and squeezed until I felt something go crack. But I didn't, did I? I tried to
your
stay.
mic.
Ah! Fuck you. I'll just speak louder because I can't get close to my mic because it's up here in my camera. I tried to stay tough, stay angry, stay away. But in the end, I followed her around in that cave like some dumbass lost puppy and talked and joked and dragged her out of shit and gave her my stuff. And I knew it was stupid, but God, I wanted it to be real so bad. When she made that comment about me giving her a ring, it was like getting punched in the stomach. Lying. Yeah, we all wound up in some godforsaken tomb, fighting some huge skeleton, and I could have let it crash through. I didn't even have to push her or nothing. I could have just sat back and watched it happen. But I couldn't. She saw me like that, standing there over all warped and horrible, and even then she grabbed my collar and pulled me down, and Jesse already kissed me. And I mean, yeah, I've imagined it 1,000 times, but I never thought it would happen. Especially not with me being some rotten fucking monster. Why'd she go and do that? Maybe it was a trick. It was a trick. And even so, I felt like I was going to light on fire, and I had them stupid butterflies in my gut, and my heart was squeezing so hard I thought it might just start beating again, like one of them True Love's Kiss type situations in the storybooks I used to read to Karina. And she set something off loose and left. And I lost her again. The worst part is I can't even stay angry. I am furious. I should be furious. Instead, I just felt tired. Like she's finally taken the last little piece of me she possibly can, and now I'm just some rotten shell a man named Beetle left behind. His friend left him for dead once again. The little bird came to me after and told me we should hunt her down, and normally I'd relish the words, but hearing it come from their sweet little beak just made me feel sick for some reason. And Rope was going on about getting out there and killing folks, and it just so wrong. It made my skin crawl. And the worst part is, I knew she was lying. I knew she was using me, because that's what she always does. And I still let her do it. Even now, after she was literally the death of me, and I dragged all these folks, all these screwed up, lost folks, down in the shit with me. Is this what love's supposed to feel like? Why is it gotta hurt so bad? I'm done.
Alrighty. Well,
Yay!
yeah, that was very good, very good.
I'm cringe,
Uh,
but I am free.
we are gonna pick up a bit of. Oh, wait, no, I have the fucking saloon. Why don't we use it? With you guys sort of getting back to the saloon late. Karina would have said her goodbyes after helping you get out of the stuff. I'm sure those conversations will certainly happen later in this session, but it was very late in the night, and you guys desperately needed sleep. So you've gotten back to the saloon/inn where you have rented some rooms, and you guys can gather and sort of have a nightcap. Try to figure shit out maybe before bed.
I assume. Would we have caught Adelaide up on everything, or is she oblivious to what's transpired?
I am particularly oblivious as of yet. I have my arms crossed like an angry mom.
Oh, you left us. That's on you.
I returned to the tavern just like I thought the plan was. I didn't think you'd go gallivanting for a whole day.
Right, we were totally in the wrong for not making sure to follow you.
You're awfully aggressive.
Well,
I
a lot
take
of
it
shit
you're
happened.
little-
I'm sorry,
Whoa.
maybe this shouldn't be directed at you, but it really would have been beneficial if you had been there. Sorry.
So it's
No.
okay.
No.
Oh,
It's just that a lot of stuff happened, and now the world's one step closer to ending. And I'm not exaggerating that. So I hope your alone time was worth it. I'm going to bed.
I am side-eyeing Beetle.
He just looks over at you with empty eyes. What?
Everyone's in a particularly bad mood. I take it that something went terribly amiss.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna just. He doesn't even want to recount it, so he's gonna reach into his bag, dig out his journal that he just finished writing in on the ride back, and just flip it open to the page and shove it over to her. And you can see clearly on one of the pages, the page just beforehand, he was drawing everyone sitting in a cavern at some point, and there's an unfamiliar woman sitting in it, playing a little instrument. Read to your heart's content.
She like squints and she turns and she looks out over the porch into the distance where she knows the train is. She's mentally like counting down the days, counting down the hours.
It's not done yet. She's leaving.
Right.
I'm just gonna kind of miserably sit there and reach out and poke the bird in the side of the head. As he trying to get bird's attention.
They will probably scowl at you and then offer their half-eaten potato.
He passes on the potato. You alright?
I think you should be asking yourself that question.
Why would I ask the question of an answer I already have?
Well, nothing bad happened to me today.
Darling, you were about shaking part of my arms at one point.
Yeah, but that was just a memory.
So,
So what happened to you today was really bad.
I'm used to it. What happened that got you so upset?
I just remember when Layra died.
Who's Lyra?
She was my everything.
Oh,
But she didn't know that. And then when she died is the only time I told her.
I'm sorry to hear that, Bird. It's hard losing someone you love.
Yeah, that's true.
I think when you love someone, it's like they carve a place for themselves in your heart. And once they're gone, the whole is still shaped like them.
Well, I hope you know that's why I came to you later or earlier. Because even though you don't want to accept that we're friends, I can't lose you either. And I'm not going to watch you slip away.
Oh, the bird. I'm really trying. You're my friend.
Thank you. You're my friend too.
You're a good friend too. I hope you know that.
I try to be the best friend I can be.
You certainly do.
Especially when people need it. And I don't like seeing you sad. And even though you may not know this, you're very strong. I hate that I gave them this voice partially. I feel like such an idiot.
It's part of the charm.
They're so fucking cute.
Yeah, to be fair, only Nova could pull it off.
I mean, yeah, I can lift some stuff, but Tor's a lot stronger, ain't you?
Well, I not mean that. I mean you also like body strong. But I mean like emotional strong. Cause think of all the stuff that you've been through and you survived it. I mean kind of, not really. But kind of.
I don't think I survived it as long as you think I did.
Yeah, but you're still here, and you managed to come with us, and you not leave us. And even though you're kind of grumpy sometimes, you always stand up for us and help us fight things.
That's just my job.
Not that I threw up.
Mom, I threw up. Anyway, you should go talk to Rogue.
I think he might need alone time right now. He was very loud. I just give him a minute and then I go talk to him. Maybe tomorrow after he sleep. He's also kind of grumpy.
Well, he's young, and he's been through a whole lot. I think, all things considered, if you want to look to someone with strength in the party, I'd go for him or Tor. And I do mean your inner spiritual strength, and he kind of throws a napkin over Tor's chest.
I just work here.
You don't, though, do you?
I mean, not yet.
You planning on sticking around?
You want me to ask if they hiring?
What?
Yeah. You want them to ask if we're hiring?
No. But
Why
I could
not?
totally show them up. I think I can carry 6 beers. That guy only carries 5.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can carry 7.
You see, that's why we're best friends. You always think the best of me.
Right. I think you should go back there and start picking up takers and see how many you can hold. I think that'd be a really good idea.
I don't... Hold up. Can we just zoom on this guy who's actually throwing up?
Oh wait, someone screwed up. Oh no!
He throwed up.
I was gonna go grab the beers on the table next to them, but then I looked and he's already throwing up. I don't think they need any more beers. No, he's
been
throwing up.
He's been overserved.
Yeah.
threw up.
Oh, oh, there it goes. How about you, Frogbert? How you feeling?
It's a lot tonight.
Yeah.
That was a fucking roller coaster.
Hmm.
I don't know much about whatever that was that happened at the end, where whatever Jesse unleashed. That one's not my specialty, but I know enough to know that's bad.
Yeah.
So this could be fun. And I know fun isn't exactly the word that needs to be used, but we'll find out.
We don't really know what she unchained, right?
Some of us like,
I think Rourke has a good idea.
well, I also might have an idea. We're aware of the circumstances of my current being here, yes.
Crossroads Daddy said, "What up?"
Yeah.
Right?
Crossroads Daddy.
Yeah, my big boss. Big boss might be
The actual boss, not the hiring manager.
Mm,
Hiring manager's Crossroads Daddy, right?
mm, It's like the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Ooh. He's kind of staring down at his gun as he's talking. Yeah, something changed. And he pulls it up on the table, and there's new lines of thin gold filigree going along underneath the old ones.
I give the bombastic side eye to the frog.
Can
'Cause
I,
now I know he has to redesign his gun.
can I see that? Are you still too attached to it to let me like take a look at it?
Feel free.
He'll just kind of
See what will happen, though.
he'll just pull it slowly towards him and just examine it real quick just to see if there's anything else that's changed.
All right. As you're sort of looking into it,
It shoots
you
back at
notice
you.
for the first time that the maze is actually moving for you as well. And I'd like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, you motherfucker!
I'm
Going down, down, down.
You see Bubdub's
Flash of
eyes
genius.
briefly go like flash red, like a brick red, and he just kind of puts the gun down, slides it back to Beetle, sits down, and then you're back.
I look down, waiting to like going to look at the gun again. Where the fuck? What the fuck?
yeah,
Are you
we're gonna put
okay?
that back right now.
What the fuck
Alright.
just happened?
Nothing.
Are,
I,
What?
I don't think that's meant for you, Bub.
Thanks, buddy.
maybe not touch that again.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Did I get any look at it though right before that happened or no?
So it's pretty.
Yeah, you thought it was pretty. Were you just looking, or?
I just wanted to see if there was anything different, like
Yeah, the
the gold filigree. I guess that. Yeah, I guess if there was anything else, like was the labyrinth still moving, was going to be the first question that I asked, and apparently that's a yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something wrong with that thing. So we're gonna figure something out for you, bud.
Right.
He pulls out his notebook and starts messing, like just pulls out pencil. He's staring at it from across it, like just kind of side glancing at it every once in a while as like you see the blueprints of the gun that he has that he's like making notes on and messing with. So that's not. I don't like the way that is.
Yep.
That's evil magic. We don't deal with evil magic. I'm not saying you're evil. That thing is. He just points to the gun.
All my magic comes from this gun.
All of it?
I mean, when I was alive, I had a couple of. I could, like, pop invisible for a couple of seconds here and there and such like, but it's just your standard Fey magic. I don't even have that anymore. Kind of got, disconnected from it when I died.
Maybe one day we can get it back.
Yeah, I'm 100% evil magic powered.
one day we will fix that. And it'll start with this. And he puts all the blueprints down. And then he pulls out what he has made so far.
Thor immediately falls
Just to show.
asleep.
August stares like back and forth between them as they're talking, and then stares at the blueprint, very obviously confused, but nodding as if they understand when they don't.
It ain't good! Alright. Maybe it's time we turn in and resume this conversation tomorrow with clearer heads.
It's probably not a bad idea. I look around to see if Adelaide is finished reading the stuff.
I don't think she would have started. I don't think she would have read it. But she's kind of just standing, facing away on the porch.
Well, I'm gonna go. Or if you wouldn't mind getting my girl back for me, I'd appreciate it. I don't think she wants to talk to me. Quite frankly, I don't really want to talk to her.
You said your journal?
Yeah, just come knock on the door or some shit. You got it. I won't be asleep.
Okay.
Thanks, bud. You'll be alright, little bird.
Yeah, I'd be okay. I think I go bed too.
Okay. And he's gonna kind of give everyone an empty smile. Even though he's been talking and such this whole time, there's kind of still been a blank expression behind his eyes. Like he's not exactly all the way in the present moment right now. And he just kind of stands up and ambles off towards the dormitories. I don't know what the word is.
I assume
Room.
there's stairs that leads to them.
Yes, where I went up the stairs to the right.
I'm gonna thump going up the stairs. My spurs are jingle jangle.
I'm assuming Bubdub is still just mumbling to his blueprints.
Less so mumbling. He's now packing up as everybody seems that they're going to bed.
He needs to go outside to a horse's trough to sleep.
Yeah, he's gonna try to find. I'm assuming
you
there.
can find a bathtub. You're good.
I was about to say. I'm assuming there's a bathtub in the room. I hope that there's a
To
bathtub.
be
in the room.
fair, we found out last campaign there's always a bathtub.
There's always a bathtub. Oh, perfect. Then yeah, he's like grabbing stuff to pack up because he's gonna head to bed as well.
Okay, well, I'll just nod and leave you to it as I wake up from my zoning out, my dissociating as we're talking about blueprints, and then I'll walk down to the porch to see Eddie.
I'll hold the book out.
You done with it?
I didn't really read it. It didn't feel right.
Yeah, it's kind of weird going through someone's book. I mean, you've already read it, but what was it? Are you okay?
Well, I think so. I'm just not sure why everyone is so upset with me specifically for something that seems out of my control. Brooke has never really yelled at me like that. It's almost like a betrayal.
Yeah, I've never seen Rogue do that either. They did just go through a lot. Side note, I didn't watch y'all get out of the thing. I watched last things, but y'all got stuck in a maze for so freaking long that I didn't finish the whole episode. Y'all were stuck in a maze for so long!
They went through every single tunnel in that maze.
I
Every
was
single
We
one.
found like a whole
Twice.
body. We found a whole
Twice.
fucking body.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see what the main
No, because
inciting
Denny
incident
Denny
was?
doesn't scroll up on his stream, so you can't see what everybody's doing. It's just a black screen and everybody's lost.
No. I mean, did you like fast forward to the end where Jesse turned out to be a backstabbing bitch?
Yeah. No, I watched up to that part.
So you saw the
And then-
important part.
Yeah. So I
just-
got it all. I
we just killed the
didn't,
skeleton.
The maze was the most important part.
The maze
Yeah,
was
the
the
maze
most
was the
important
most
part.
important
Y'all were
It
so
was the most
freaking lost.
emotionally devastating bit.
And
Most
also,
demoralizing.
side note, it was so funny though because the only thing I could see, because Denny had it centered on Tor, was just y'all would occasionally pop in and see Tor and be like, "Fuck," and then turn around and go back. So, anyways, I'll fill Addie in on what happened. To the best of my knowledge, because I don't really know what Jesse did. But I knew it wasn't good.
Hmm.
And I know it, well, obviously, Beetle handles betrayal like a peach.
Hmm.
You gotta stop. Stop.
But then Roke also, I think, knows something. But it kind of had the same yellow like the thing she crushed had the same yellow energy as the king in yellow stuff.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Perfectly foreboding.
Mm-hmm. Just
Are you okay?
yeah. We missed you in there.
Hmm. I was worried. I just needed time after the fight with the children.
I figured that's why I didn't follow. But you know I'd get them back safely. You didn't have to worry.
I was worried about you, not them.
Oh,
Fuck you.
Addie, my heart.
She gives him a very pointed look.
Also, do I stink?
Does he stink? Do you smell like catacombs? Like dank alleyways?
You know for a damn fact he smells like hot guy sweat.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question? What
I-
does hot guy sweat smell like?
You have to know it.
It's an
Let's-
experience. It's
gloss
an
You have to
experience.
know it.
It's like the Gwyneth Paltrow candle, the one. It's just an experience. You can't explain it. It just is an experience.
There's
What
certain
Gwyneth Paltrow
guys
candle?
who like when they sweat, it's
Don't
not
worry.
it's not a gross
Uh,
off-putting smell. It's like a yeah, he's been working out.
Yeah, Google will help you. That's a better option.
Don't worry about it.
It's kind of hard to explain if you have not experienced the phenomenon of hot guy sweat.
Yeah.
But like
I shake my head.
it's like sniffing Ray over Ripley. Eddie understands. That's why he's laughing.
I
You
think
get
I would
it.
die. The moment that happened, I think I would just die right there. My life would be complete.
Mm. It's only downhill from there.
What? Sorry, I zoned out.
You smell fine.
Like 3 different people said it, and it really hurt my feelings.
I wish I had pressed the
And then I
digitation.
couldn't. And then I couldn't hit. I couldn't even hit him, or it was really scary. I was perfectly
Was it
fine during the
scary
big guy fight.
because... was it scary because you couldn't hit them, or was it scary because of what they were saying?
I think it was what they were saying. Because that came first.
On the shoulder. Oh, this guy. I'm gonna pat him on the shoulder, and the ultimate form of comfort. You don't seem so worried about the life-changing, dramatic fallout from whatever this woman has done,
Woman.
as much as you're sent.
No. I don't know what she did, why they did it. Obviously it has something to do with Beetle, because I think he's upset more, I mean, one at the betrayal, but then at the happening. But I've seen I've seen what I need to be worried about, and it's not some loose chains.
Being called stinky.
Yeah, that was traumatizing. It really
You need
was.
some.
I had flashbacks to
some-
just straight. Yep.
You need some masculine bath bombs. I've heard they have them in these parts.
Do you think they have them here? It's probably that old guy I gave money to. He probably sells
No.
bath bombs.
He does not sell those type of bombs, I don't think.
He
don't
probably
think
owes
you
me a
should,
few free bombs.
He does, and I think you could encourage him just by your sheer size.
Do you think I can impress him with how many mugs of ale I can carry?
What the fuck?
Sorry, that was.
You could do that. You could do that. You could carry mugs, or you could threaten to beat him to an inch of his life. I think both would work.
Well, one of those is not really my style.
Yeah. Yep. I spoke to the bar staff while everyone was gone about Simon.
And
Apparently he's quite good for the local crime rates and economy.
so he's not
He's very well
sheriffing,
liked.
very sheriffing.
I mean, he's doing an excellent job of sheriffing.
Oh, yeah, as in good for the crime rates, as in they've gone down, not good for the crime rates as if they've gone. or just more people are involved in the crime and they think the crime is the norm.
Maybe. Or maybe the sheriff is doing the crime and doesn't report it accurately.
Do we know what Simon did or why he's bad guy?
I think we know that Simon had a hand in. Well, I know that Simon had a hand in getting Beetle.
Right. What murder?
You also know about his
Did
He's
current.
not turning around.
You also know about his current employer and/or sponsor.
Yeah, we had the train and shit.
Yeah, so we know that he is doing the crime. Also, wasn't he the one who locked Jesse in the thing? Or do we think that is now Jesse was there on her? that was all part of the plan. Well, if only I was talking to Jesse.
You
can
can
bring
make
her back.
me a history check, Colby.
Oh, okay.
Can I help? Wait, let me check.
If you are a prof, yes.
No, I'm not. Sorry, I am
It's
not.
okay. I crush history checks.
Not bad. With a 13, you did see like larger than Jesse footprints walking out of that church.
Right, yeah, but like they could have been like, "Hey, what if we go in this church and Beetle's here and he can just come and we can be like, oh, you can woo him," and then
Point being, it sounded like you were
Pretty
like
much, yeah.
insinuating that they weren't involved at all. So it's just like,
gotcha. But involved enough to know that there's a thing to unlock in the bottom and use us to get there. Cool deal. Okay, well, I was kind of proud of Beetle. He didn't he went off the rails, when he, but he didn't. He didn't go completely off the rails. Whenever he met Jesse, not at the end. I don't know. He's still kind of falling off a track.
Didn't he strangle her?
Yeah, but he didn't kill her. That's why I said he went off the rails, but he didn't go way off the rails.
We're so proud of him. He only did a little bit of strangulation.
Yes, I mean
was-
that's
My
a big
boy!
step. That's a step in the right direction.
It was still a derailment, only it was just one wheel derailment.
Yes.
A couple of sparks here and there.
Also, Beetle had his first kiss. First one. You should have saw his face.
I
immediately
and
crushed,
then-
but it was
I'm side-eyeing, and then I snatch the journal back from your arms.
I point to Jesse. I was like, it was her.
Like a
In the
fucking,
picture.
Love Island with the Bachelor.
They're in the.
I cannot believe we have just revealed that Adelaide is into soap operas.
I'm picking my little feet.
La telenovela.
She's an unsatisfied wife. Of course she's into
Yeah.
soap
Hey!
operas.
I'm bloody satisfied. I'm actually gonna read it. Is it the recap? See?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay, well, let me go read it with new eyes now. I think about going and reading more of the journal, but I don't. I just read the last page and then I...
I mean, he wrote that when he was coming out, so it's probably not as happy as he was in that moment, but...
I don't think he was happy at all by judging this.
Well...
And Roke was going on about getting out and killing folks, and that just felt so wrong it made my skin crawl. Is that true?
Yeah, was that true?
He said, we're gonna do this Beatles way. We're gonna find them, and we're going to kill them.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that is what happened.
It wasn't like a let's go start randomly killing people sort of a statement, but it was a
Murder. What murder?
What killed
murder?
tonight?
it's big
Down.
murder.
It's been a murder.
Might have been just trying to make Beetle feel better. You know how
I don't
Beetle
think
is
so,
about
judging
dead
by the way he
things.
spoke to me.
Yeah, he was
I
a
think
little
he
angry.
meant it. Mm-hmm.
So
She looks like she's about to read a passage out and then she stops because I don't want to make CJ cry.
No, go ahead.
No, we're good. She stopped
No,
and closed it. And
I'm really interested in what you were gonna read. I would actually love for you to do it, and I'm not joking.
It's done.
Chan, please.
Right. So I suppose is Augustin the chief all right?
what do you mean?
Emotionally.
You know I'm not too good at those.
Emotions. Do they look more like
or
very upset?
Or like all distressed.
Yes.
The bird was sadder than I've seen her. But
Them.
she's them, but they were being strong for Beetle. And the frog had chaos in his eyes and started talking about some blueprints, and I zoned straight out.
Oh, that's a recipe for a good time. Not for the other person.
Though, Sir Chief Bubs the
Chief.
third, he touched Beetle's gun. And then he went all
That's not
red-eyed and zoned
unusual.
out, and then just gave it back. But it was like weird and robotic. Not like plop robotic, because Bubdub has that thing down pat. He moves like a real frog. Like.
But he didn't do anything, he just gave it back.
Yeah.
Were his eyes red the whole time, or did they just flash red?
They were red from when he had the gun to when he put the gun down. Eyeballs dinning, as I say.
I make a mental note to go check on Chief to see if he's lit something on fire. Right.
That was our day. Did they tell you where Simon's hanging out at?
Did
The
they?
bar staff?
They would have said that nobody really knows where. He's just out in their hills.
Them their heels.
It was quote them their heels.
But we saw someone like rob some what they stole some linens. What did they steal? A roll of lemons. Yeah. Was it just they came off the train? They disconnected the whole cart, huh? The whole back
Yeah.
train.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't think it was lemons. I think it was some cargo with the seal on it.
Can you imagine how much you would get for lemons in a place like this?
Lemons aren't.
They probably don't even
in a
know what a
place like
lemon
this.
is.
You see the
I
man
look around.
drinking behind you has a lemon in his drink.
Damn it. My business plan.
I
Shot.
like look away.
You also remember that during your day of questions, you had seen Simon address the town.
Oh yeah.
You fucking what now?
Oh.
Yeah. He was cute. It's
What?
great.
Man.
We all know we can't trust
Yes, I
how
saw him.
Shin's. She sees a picture and she's like, smash. It doesn't matter what the picture is anymore.
I mean, Simon
Next
is hot.
question.
Like we already came to that verdict, but I'm
Yeah.
still mad.
I saw him and he was talking to the town and he said something. Let me retrace my memory. I file through my mental filing cabinet. Announced in the town square that whomever did steal the train car has been dealt with, and that he and his deputy have rescued the shipment and have gotten it back to where it need be.
You also
Eye
Can I
squints. Eye squints.
the name of the deputy, which I was.
Please be deputy dog.
No, which I was unsure of the name when I wrote it to you, but it is that.
Mm-hmm.
It is one.
It is that?
Yeah.
Oh, and the deputy, which is where I first went in the morning, the deputy is
Why does that sound
one
like
of
you're making
Vito's
it
gang
up?
members. I did.
That's where I first went
did.
in the morning.
Well, technically first.
Well, technically
there.
after brunch.
This is what
Well,
happens
after I
when
realized,
Shan and I both forget to do this until I get off of work today.
literally, yeah. Like, hold up. Right, well, I came back and I had a bath because I was very stressed out, and then I realized that no one else was going to make a return to the tavern, and so I went out to do some investigating, and of course, one of my first points of call was going to be the sheriff's office, and then I came across the deputy.
And it's one of Beetle's old gang people.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have those written down?
Warforged one.
Oh.
Right.
What did she say?
The Warforged one. But we know
Fucking-
that's the one who shot the thing.
Mm.
Right? Because
Very good
didn't what's his face? You told us, right? I know you saw it, but I didn't know if you told us.
Yes,
Okay.
to both.
Yes.
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 Alex McCarthy.
Right.
Fucking bitch.
So it seems like they've got a good operation going here.
Mm-hmm. They are the criminals from the statistics.
Okay.
Well, the
okay.
statistics say there's no
Okay.
criminals.
Are you the criminals from the statistics?
Statistics!
It's such a hard word to yell.
Colby, you look like a tomato.
Why is it so red?
Because you're
From
speaking
yelling
feelings
statistics.
with Adelaide.
Oh yeah. That's it.
That's how it
That's
be.
it.
Hmm.
Well,
We should sleep.
that's yes. Yep. I gotta bring the book back to Beetle.
What's he gonna do if you don't bring it back?
Well, he's slightly unhinged at the moment. So
Hmm. When isn't he slightly unhinged though?
whenever he got his first kiss.
I'm so pissed off I didn't see it.
Well, I mean, he was all goopy and gooey, so it wasn't great. Not gooey, but he was just in scary mode.
Oh, all right, of course.
Mm-hmm. And apparently Jesse was like
Mm.
smashed.
Smashed.
Well, no, like that when she saw scary mode, she was like, "Yep, that's what I'm here for."
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
But we definitely need to let them know, like, so. Yeah.
I'll
That's
tell
it.
them when they don't actively want to kill me.
Yeah. They need anger directed somewheres. Focused. Dialed in.
Yep. So it's not something unusual to be the recipient of those types of outbursts. So
What? Never mind. It just seems like you do get that more than your fair share.
perhaps I'm a magnet for it.
You're such a nice lady.
I wouldn't describe myself as nice.
Well, you patted my shoulder whenever I thought I was stinky, so that was nice.
This is who you're dating, by the way, Jen.
Also,
Yeah,
wasn't it
might
Jesse who
be.
patted you?
No,
No, Chance
Patty just
chatted
did.
him. Chatted him?
Chatted him.
Gotta chat it to him.
Sometimes this guy speaks words. Lots of words, even.
Hmm.
Hey, Taurus had to be the big dumb for a long time.
So that's a big teething energy, I'm not gonna lie.
Big teething energy, just nomming on some snackies all the time.
Just
Keep a
Just
little
started
ring.
teething.
Keep a little ring on my.
teething with an F.
I threw up.
I threw up.
Mom, I fruit up.
Mom, I threw up. I think Adelaide is gonna shuffle her feet slightly. Think a lot of thoughts that are too complex to try and word. And then sigh really loudly. Like the loudest sigh. Right. I think I'm gonna try and speak to Rook before he goes to sleep.
Tonight?
Yeah, I might throw a punch. We'll see how we go.
Do.
What's she?
I'm kidding, I'm not going to.
Well, I know you're kidding. You might. Never
I'll
mind.
turn into a dragon instead.
Yes. Throw a punch as a dragon. Just,
Okay. I'm like thinking
Okay.
about the size of a dragon's arm, and I'm like trying to. I feel like they're T-Rex size, if not like non-existent.
That's exactly what I imagined was T-Rex arms for some reason. I know they're not, but like I just imagine T-Rex arms. Anyways, yeah, well, let me know when it's bedtime. Let me go drop this off at Beetle's room.
For what it counts, I am sorry that I left. Specifically, I'm sorry to you that I left.
Why so?
Probably just unfair. It's a bunch of toddlers.
He's one of them!
Yeah, please don't leave me in charge again.
Okay, I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna start walking.
I follow because the rooms are in the same spot, probably.
As you walk by the bartender, he's carrying 11 mugs of beer, like Hofbrauhaus style. and 3 of them have lemons in them.
Holy shit.
I mean,
I'm
this is
trying to like
toxic.
I'm trying to like walk in a place where I don't think Tor will be able to see this like absolute insult to his name. Strategically. But I don't think it works.
I'll just look over
I
the top
pretend
of
not
your
to
head.
notice. Yeah, okay. That's fair enough.
Just make a mental note. I'm getting up early in the morning. I'm gonna practice carrying mugs.
Look at this guy. He's been
Finger
carrying mugs
weights.
for years.
That guy
Holy
has.
shit.
That guy
Get
was
out of the
born.
womb.
That guy was born in a mug.
That guy came out of the womb carrying a mug.
That guy is Mr. Clean's brother, but with hair.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Mr. Muggs.
Mr.
Mr.
Muggs!
My man's.
Mr. Pints.
My man.
My wife. I miss my wife, Tails. I miss her a lot.
I assume we have rooms. I'm gonna walk past Chief's room and just like lean my head against the door and make sure that I can't hear him like, I don't know, babbling to himself like maniacally that's outside of the normal of what he normally does. Or like the burning of fire or like something.
This town, the whole town is flammable, and it's been proven. So
Yeah.
we have to keep tabs
Yeah.
on
I
that.
don't, they can't make a new Joran. It's
At that point,
It's
it's just
a
an
new-
air.
Speak a new Jordan. I beg to differ.
It's
I really love that he is the Azzy of this campaign. It warms my
It's
heart.
just
Mostly because
artificers.
there's
Really?
fire.
It's very
I-
funny that you keep having characters repeat themselves because Shan's running another game on Sundays, and there's a Gloomstalker bird that was holding
My name's
somebody's hand to
John.
comfort them, and I'm like, wait, what?
I love that.
Bird is just the ideal shape for comfort.
I guess so.
Yeah.
But
Darren.
Gloomstalker is not the ideal shape for comfort.
Listen, you don't know. You don't know.
It just
Secret
means they
handshake.
like late nights. I don't see the problem.
Denny, we need to
They
make a
just, like,
subclass
disappear
that's the
completely.
opposite of a Gloomstalker. Just
Batman is very comforting.
Day man.
Let's adopt a lot of children.
Fighter of the night, man.
Day man.
Champion of the song.
Very based.
Here comes the sun.
He's the master of hockey.
I don't believe you hear any babbling or machinations. In so far, I mean that by you are no longer like under the effects of any spell or anything. Feel free to.
Oh yeah,
but
I figured. No, if it, as you put your ear up to the door, you would hear a clatter and just fuck as he is trying to work on shit and he is dropping stuff currently.
I'm sure he's trying to put plot back together, right? Didn't plot explode?
Oh yeah, Plop did explode, so he is currently trying to piece Plop back together, and then he was also going to try to work on the gun if he had time, because I think it's
Is this when we get the hot
Either
tub
one.
sauna plot?
what
Is this when we get hot tub plot?
hot tub
Bathtub
plot.
plot?
Plop plop
I don't want to take my shirt off.
or plop tub.
Plop tub.
Plot tubs.
Ooh, Plop
Mm.
tub.
Jeez.
Okay.
No,
As
I
the
he
see
buttons
happy
and
is,
the
with that.
bubbles come out of plop.
he is just piecing Plop back together currently.
would you like to spend the time working on Plop to work on Plop?
Yes, I feel like that was the setup.
That is well. It's a more. It makes more sense, and
It
your role's closer.
yes. I would. So, what is that? Tinker's Tools.
Yes, sir.
Motherfucker. Tinker's Tools is made with
Int.
Jesus. Motherfucker.
Wait. Fuck. Wait, I'm not in the room with you. Sorry. Never mind.
Just creepily with the ear up to the door and listening.
Maybe.
Let me see. Let me see how close you are.
Oh, fuck. I actually would have been able to help too. Rip. Sorry.
Don't worry, I'll inspire you. I'll give you a bardic.
Yeah, he's Class of Genius, or is he out?
You can
Oh,
use
true.
it.
Oh, no.
I was gonna check and see if I could use Flash of Genius on.
If
this.
you're not out, you can use it.
Am I out?
You're so
Oh,
smart.
everything updated when I leveled up, so I'm pretty sure I was out.
Roll a d20. Call evens or odds.
Fuck it, I'm odd.
Not today, you aren't.
There you go.
Hey,
Yeah.
look at you go.
So that's a
plus
+5.
stuff. Hell yeah.
So it's 19 now, which I don't even remember what the fuck I was at. Oh, we have it down.
I never transferred it to your sheet, so that's on you, bud.
No, I have it in somewhere. So
You did send it to me at one point.
I did. I have it up. So that is 125 total.
Okay. You think you are very close.
Motherfucker!
Yeah. You think, like, maybe the next time you build him, you'll probably get it.
I remember these checks from my big old rocket.
Oh, I'm so close. This is
Big ol'
that's
rocket.
irritating.
Big old rocket.
I'm closer with
Fuck.
I'm okay. So I'm closer with the frog.
The frog's the
it.
easiest thing on your menu.
That's fair. That's fair. The priority though after the gun.
Makes sense.
But yeah. So you just hear a bunch of clattering out that you can imagine is just me fucking with Plop.
Yeah.
I am still pissed at Dennis for giving the option of plutonium and then taking it away.
I did.
No.
Plutonium was
He
never
dang-
an option.
No.
He dangled the bait in front of me.
Oops, all demon core. I dropped my screwdriver.
It's going to be a demon core to see if one of you can not drop a screwdriver. That's it.
I'm
That's the
looking
only
forward to the arc where he makes an infernal engine.
Based.
You mean one that runs on souls?
Yes.
That'll go well.
Yeah, we have a collection of them in Beetle's gun.
Well,
Don't touch my shit. That's my
Plot
shit, not your
twist, it
shit.
is just-
It's not communal shit.
Are we the bad guys?
Oh, shit.
Guys, soul fuel is just recycling, please.
You're so
Hey.
right. You're so right.
And it's a renewable
Hey.
resource.
Necromancy
Yeah, what if it's
is
making
the
screech
best
out?
kind of renewable energy.
Does it break down the O2 level? What's up?
Everyone knows that necromancers are actually just the biggest advocates for environmental.
Reduce, reuse, reanimate.
Moan.
Okay. I seem happy. In which case, I'm gonna.
You're never happy.
You're right. In which case, Ad is gonna step back and kind of nod to themselves. And they're gonna weigh up if they should speak to Rogue. They think, you know what, there's literally nothing that Rogue could say that could hurt me in any meaningful way. So then she goes and knocks on the door.
No answer, but footsteps approach and open up the door. And he's just looks, and then he just goes back into his room. He doesn't close the door, but you're welcome to either stay out in the hallway with the door open or step in, depending on how private you want the conversation to be.
She'll push open the door and kind of step maybe 2 or so paces in and find a place where she can lean very nonchalant against a wall, perhaps.
There is very clearly
Not
the
a wall.
desk that he was writing on. One of the legs seems to have been broken and put back up into place so that he can continue to write, but it looks like it was freshly snapped from something.
Oh no! We're picking up my habits.
Gonna make everybody so much worse.
I I can make this whole party so much worse.
So, are you alright?
What does that mean?
Usually it's the introductory question before we talk about your emotions and feelings.
No offense, but talking about feelings with you is... I'm not sure if that will be productive, but we can give it a shot. Look, yes, I'm angry with you, clearly. But for what it's worth, I'm glad to see that you are safe. We thought something may have happened. We didn't know specifically where you'd gone or what had happened. So yes, you can take care of yourself. That could be said about any of us. It was, for whatever reason you did it, I'm sure you had your reason. But it was still reckless. Alright. What do you need to know?
Kind of, just watches him very quietly for a while. Lets him get that out, at least. For what it's worth, Rick, I didn't intend to worry you, and I didn't think that you would do anything other than return to the tavern. And it was no intentional part of my own to become a liability. I just needed some space before I did something that I think I would regret more than what I did. As I understand it, there was some kind of liberation of chains down in the catacombs. You seem gravely concerned over what it is, and I have a suspicion I already know.
You do. It's not all of it, but it's, as I know, one of 8. No, 6. Sorry. Different sources. Well, it's 6. So it's,
6.
I guess, yeah, 6 seals.
Right. For what it counts, Rook, I don't think you should take it so hard on yourself. I don't think this was a personal failure of yours. I think, judging by what has been said and what I've read, that it was going to happen one way or another. Destiny works in those ways.
As you say that, and as you sort of prognosticate on what she said, Roke, Adelaide, can you give me a history check?
I would love to.
He's just gonna kind of mutter under his breath something that he has, I think, said previously in a recap. I hate destiny.
All right, with a 20 on the insight or history, you recall learning about something as a child, something that's not often spoken of, something from the Calamity. There was a betrayer god that your gods helped seal away. And it was always an old sort of wives' tale. And, you know, nothing's really known of it anymore, at least as far as you're concerned. Except when he says the word anchor. You remember the hearing of such an anchor somewhere in Elpierre.
I look like I've had a That's So Raven moment. The camera goes into my eyeball. If you know, you know.
Even though I assume it's not that big of an expression, he's kind of learned to read some of her micro expressions, which I'm gonna just say he kind of picks up on. She sees something. He's got a few good insight rolls on her in the past, so he doesn't know what's going on, but it...
Yeah, absolutely. I'd agree.
Yeah.
I think I think there is such a thing, such an anchor in my home city.
Oh. Is it still called Piermont?
No, it's called Elpia.
We'll have to talk about what that means with everybody else, but... well, while we're still alive and breathing, I'm curious, and I'd rather...
Well,
El Pierre, what happened to Archon Astral Piermont?
She looks away, and you know her micro expressions, and there's like a cool dishevelment, like a uncomfortableness, like almost like a disdain, but not quite. She a lot of things changed after we went to the moon.
What about Corinthia?
It is said that Corinthia Piermont was sealed away with her daughter, but I'm not quite sure other than that.
And their daughter, your friend, she's the one you're a lady in waiting to, I assume?
Yeah, she smiles. It's getting late.
Do you have any siblings, Adelaide?
I do not have any siblings, Rook.
I've got more questions, but I think I can sense you wish to retire.
I have been warned before descending to Exandria that if people learned of where I come from, that they will take special interest, if only for their own machinations or ambitions, and a lot of the time they are not in
Noble.
line with LPS intentions, yes, or noble. Not that I think that of you, it is just I'm
I
always very
understand.
hesitant. I would happily talk about everything with you, Roke.
Maybe somewhere more conducive to it. Is there anything
And
else
when
you
you
wanted
are.
to ask? Oh,
And when you are in a better mood, I think.
fair enough.
She places like a hand on his shoulder and then gives him like a kind of sage nod and then walks towards the exit of the room.
Good night, Sinway. And
Good night.
when we do see your home, I hope we can bring something from Exandria that will help.
Ironically, that is what I was meant to do myself, but I do hope so as well.
All right.
I am gonna gently close his door, and then I look at Tor like, I didn't die! And then that's it.
Hell yeah. As she's leaving, just because of like the gist of this conversation, and that I don't believe anybody's, really attempted this. Give me an Arcana check, Roke. No guidance or anything, because it's just like a maybe brain blast. We'll see what happens kind of moment.
Oh boy.
I believe.
Yeah!
That's not terrible.
15's not bad. It's not going to spell out a lot of it.
Yeah.
Blimey.
It will fuck off. I just finished that today. What would a pre-divergent city maybe have in its records or library that someone who so outwardly dislikes the gods want?
What he knows about the age of Arcanum is that it was the folly of mortals attempting to become gods, much like the Dusk Maven had once done. Things like that, which now he considers what they left that headmistress way back on another world far, far away, and what that might mean for the land of Faerun, but those, as well as a strange weapon he did hear about in the sealing of gods, sometimes called primal channels, or trammels, my mistake. Doesn't really understand how they work, but he read about Ioun and Pelor. He spent a lot of time specifically researching Thalrazdun, the Chained Oblivion. So that's why I say these are things that I think he would know.
Mm-hmm.
So, ironically, right after Adelaide told him about the reason why her people are so discreet is others would want to come and use their knowledge and resources, he immediately feels a desire to do that. But he's conflicted about
Can't
it, of
trust
course.
the man. You can't trust the man.
Go back to Biggity Boig.
No.
Welcome to Biggity Boy.
But yeah, I think with that in mind and him still being restless, he's gonna put away that little Black Warlock book that he probably didn't get too far into studying for Beetle. And he's gonna go back to trying to learn the LPR dialect of Celestial, because now there's even more reason for him to know it.
Be that.
I knock on Beetle's door.
There's a brief flash of green light at the doorknob, and you can hear the mechanism thunk as the door unlocks.
I cautiously open the door.
Squee! Beetle's just kind of sitting on the bed. It looks like at some point he picked up the chair in the room as if he was gonna like smash it or throw it, and then he just kind of half-heartedly laid it sideways on the ground and sat down instead.
Point to the chair. You've gotten more destructive.
My rage truly knows no bounds. It
Chuck would
wronged
be-
me in a past life.
If Chuck could only see you now.
I know. She'd be ashamed.
Much. Be happy not making new chairs, probably.
I guess you're here to give me the book.
Yes. Here's your book.
You could not make this interaction more uncomfortable if you tried, Tor.
What?
What's making you so uncomfortable?
I'm not uncomfortable. It's just that you're sad.
I'm always sad, Tor. Why is this any different?
Well, now you're like actually sad. You were like fun and make fun of myself kind of sad. Joke about your depression kind of sad. And now you're just like, oh, we should worry about that guy.
I'll get back into it tomorrow. Just no.
Did when Jesse left, did anything happen?
I mean,
Like, I know that she unsealed the thing and she disappeared, but like,
well, I mean, like, I know when she broke the chain, she pulled out a gem. I couldn't figure out the color of that one though.
meant for you, Beetle.
And then the second one was yellow. For me. Yeah, I remember something. Or I experienced it. I don't know. It was it was lack of memory, but I was seeing me from outside.
And well, you don't. If
It
you
was
want to
yellow.
tell me,
Sorry, yellow broke the chain sister. I saw when I got sent off to burn town down. Right after I woke back up.
so you think Jesse's working for?
Yeah.
Well, at least y'all are on the same team.
Or you have 5 seconds to exit my room before I shoot you in the mouth.
Okay.
Have a good night, Tor.
Beetle.
Take care. When you leave the room, the door swings shut behind you, and the lock slides back into place with a But he is sitting there kind of examining his gun. Really just questioning what is happening, why is this, how are they connected to this? He's very confused, and he's also feeling weirdly betrayed by his magic daddy.
Demon Daddy.
Daddy.
Why have you forsaken me?
Why have you forsaken me?
Is there a roll you'd like to make to maybe gain? Roll an insight check.
Roll an insight check. I'm inciting my gun.
Incite the gun.
Would you like to add anything to that?
I don't have any more.
You have like
Once
3
upon a
more.
time. Or no, I don't have once upon a time. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like this is pretty important, so I'll try.
Hell yeah.
Ooh!
Hell yeah. All right. So, with a 19 insight, what was your question again? Just so I don't go too far into the weeds.
Right. Basically, he's thinking like he's just really confused about how his former gang is tied in with the patron he's currently serving. When his impression was, I have been brought back to kill these people. Why are they working for him? Was this all a setup from the beginning? Before I even died.
I
He's
think
got
with an 19. 19.
19?
I think with a 19. You have seemed to be exactly where you needed to be for your patron this entire time.
Right.
And I don't think I have to expand upon that, but I will if you do think I need to.
In the sense that, like, maybe me winding up in his servitude was not any kind of coincidence.
Correct.
Those motherfuckers. I'm gonna throw his gun across the room. It's unloaded. It has no bullets in it. Practice safety first. It's just gonna be like, fuck!
It doesn't hit the wall. It just appears on the bed next to you.
Oh. Okay. You can't even let me throw a hissy. What the fuck? What the fuck?
And I think even, especially with that 19, I think you can, looking back, coincide that gun getting better with things that have happened.
I've been getting... Is it...
The
Do I
first-
sense this is a reward system, or a... My patron is getting more powerful and I'm siphoning more power because of it?
I think the answer is yes.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, gross.
All right. Anything else before you go to bed? Because you will be granted real sleep tonight for your good work.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm gonna summon that stupid fucking bird again.
Mercy!
He's got the excuse of setting something on fire indoors because he's burning incense.
What?
Burning incense.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're good. You can. I just heard setting fire indoors, and then you,
Wait.
talked away.
If I cast it ritually, does it still cost
Yes,
materials?
it will always
Okay.
cost materials.
I can't cast it because I gave literally all of my money to Karina. Never mind.
You can have some incense. You can have enough incense to cast it. I think you bought incense before.
Oh, I did buy incense.
Yeah.
I was thinking, for some reason I was like, you have to burn incense. Man.
No. It's just money's worth of incense. You're not just like throwing money at the fucking embers.
That's literally what I was thinking.
There are spells that require that, but I don't know. I don't think it's that one.
I think I bought a lot of incense.
Bunch.
Well,
We'll say three times of incense.
I think it
Unless
was.
you haven't noted more.
I think it was 50. I think it was 50 gold pieces.
So
worth.
5. Okay, 5 times. Hell yeah.
And 4. I knew I missed something when I was writing everything down that I had bought. Turns out it was the important one that I forgot because I wrote down all the other random shit I found.
The incense, not the incense.
Yeah.
Is there anything anyone would like to do before this long rest?
Barricade the window so I don't wake up to Simon crawling in.
Already asleep. Okay. As you all sleep,
I don't trust it.
I don't like it. I don't like it, Your Honor. I cannot burn.
Bubbed up.
Fucked up.
Called it.
Oh,
Called
you
it.
motherfucker.
Oh man.
Hold up, let
What
me turn up the
the
music. All I
fuck
heard was
were
the
you?
ding, and now I need more ambiance.
That was crazy.
That was so good.
That was crazy, Your Honor.
It was very on par.
I am concerned.
Bubbles, doubles, boiling troubles.
Yes, that's the one I was looking for. Okay.
That's much more ominous.
You are dreaming. The dream begins with the sound of chains rattling in the darkness, echoing through a desolate landscape devoid of light. The air is thick with humidity. An oppressive weight hangs over everything like a suffocating shroud. As you wander through this nightmarish realm, you come across twisted, contorted figures writhing in agony. Their faces twisted in expressions of fear and despair. Each one wrapped in one way or another with chains. Suddenly, the ground beneath your feet begins to crack and splinter. You find yourself falling into an endless abyss. As you plummet into the darkness, you catch glimpses of grotesque creatures lurking in the shadows, their eyes gleaming with malevolent intent. You see Jesse, you see Beetle, you see who you think you've seen as Simon, staring, laughing. You see Graish. You could have been good, my boy. Chose the wrong team. Just when you think this can't get any more tense or any worse, as you fall through this abyss, you find yourself face to face with a towering figure, Chad in chains.
Chad and Claims.
Its eyes burning with unholy fire, its shape ever shifting. With a voice that echoes like the rumble of distant thunder, it speaks, filling your mind with visions of madness and despair. Your tribe is dying. Your child is mine. And then you wake up in a cold sweat.
Brother, I'm sweating.
And that is where we're going to take a little break. We can go grab a drink, use the restroom. We'll be back, guys.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
not
And we're back.
Greetings.
Bubs, how you feeling?
He needs an adult. I hate you.
This is why kids shouldn't play with guns.
What time of day is it?
It is. You see the
Ass
sun
crack
just
of dawn.
creeping up. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Ass crack of dawn.
Now in
Well-
the shop, we call that the ass crack of dawn.
You've all gotten a long rest.
Hell yeah,
and
brother.
Actually leveled up this time, so.
Yep, that's wonderful. What? Oh, what fucking can't? Give me a moment. Sorry, I'm blanking.
What?
You're
What
blinking?
cantrip
No,
you-
no, 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 no.
All of us,
Continue going.
hardened by our experiences, Adelaide had a really nice bath, and that's why she leveled up.
Period.
Adelaide had to deal with listening to Simon's bullshit.
Dancing Lights is the one you.
I had such a nice bath.
She's used to
gonna-
politicians.
I'm bathing like a
I love
ballerina.
politicians. I love them. They're so exciting.
I don't know
Right,
what this ain't Wild West.
before- I assume probably meeting everybody downstairs in the tavern. Rourke's gonna grab his stuff and quickly exit the building. He's gonna make his way over to the post office and mail off a parcel that he had composed last night.
Copy that. Because it's transcontinental, you know it will take about a month, and it is going to cost you 1 gold.
1 gold it is. I have got 3 more of those bad boys.
Gold?
Yeah.
Nice.
So, this morning, Bubdub is going to mess with his all-purpose tool and change the cantrip that he knows from Dancing Lights to encode thoughts. I just looked it up. That's why I was cheering.
Is this one we have cleared with the DM, though?
Oh,
It's from Ravnica. It's fine.
I always read it's Ravnica. I keep thinking it's Ravinica, because that sounds
I
cooler.
know. Yeah, I do the same.
Because it's cooler.
It's only wizard. How did I not know this existed?
Scaly lizard!
Encode thoughts
'Cause
isn't only
you
wizard,
don't
is it?
play.
Oh wait, it doesn't matter because it's my
Yeah.
it's my all-purpose tool one.
Finish that thought process, Colby.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Beetle's going to wake up and be really confused by what he sees. Because everything looks visually wrong all of a sudden. And he's having his head, he immediately has a headache because he's processing a bunch of information his brain has never processed before. And eventually, at some point, he'll probably look down at his hands and notice the hair on it, and just be like, "What the fuck is going on?" Before he finally goes, and for the first time in months, willingly looks in a mirror and just starts staring at his hair, while as he sees its actual color for the very first time.
I can't wait until you see
Is
August
he not
when everyone
colorblind?
else sees them disappear.
Yeah,
I'm so excited for that.
he's got magic eyes. He can see. It says he can see normally, so.
Hey!
It has Spell Daddy is like, good job. I'm gonna cure your color blindness.
Yo.
Wow.
So right now he's looking at his hair in the mirror like,
Also
what
side,
incarnation is this?
Terrible moral implications. Great health and vision.
also side note, Dennis, if it wasn't obvious enough on what I was trying to do,
Oh no,
I'm
you're
pulling-
good. You're good. You're just running
I am-
around with a strand of thought, like.
I have a strand of thought, and I'm viciously trying to find Rogue.
So it's like Harry Potter where they pull out the memory and like,
Oh, precisely. So
Going to the Pensieve.
if anybody were to like see Bubdub do this, which is not happening, basically he takes his thieves' tools. There, he has his tinkers or his all-purpose tool turned into thieves' tools, and he just kind of puts them in his brain, unlocks it, and then just this strand comes out.
Okay,
Magic.
I'm into it.
Magic. Creepy magic.
Listen, man, I respect it.
The memory looks like a chain.
I suppose I would be coming back from the postmaster towards the front doors of the saloon, just like any weary cowboy traveler would, as I push my way in.
Clanking like everyone else, but he ain't got no spurs.
No. Yeah. He is this large cloaked figure in armor. Yeah, it's a lot.
You
Yeah, we
see
gotta take
you see a
them.
very panicked frog with a chain like behind him that he's like, just carrying around. The moment he sees you, he just points upstairs.
All right, and clink clank, making his way.
While this is happening, you would definitely hear the sound of Beetle kicking his own door open. And just like, August, holy fuck!
I'm sorry, the visual I've got is Shrek kicking open his door at the
Oh,
beginning of the
I
movie.
love it! That's exactly what's happening.
August would fall out of their fucking bed, startled as fuck.
He's just already, like, forcing his way into your room. August!
What's happening?
He's gonna reach down and scoop you up off the floor and hold you up to eye level. Look at my hair!
Is
You
it
see it?
different?
What is that?
What?
What the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that?
What do
August-
you mean?
What color is this?
The same it's always been.
I don't know what that means!
It's green.
It's green?
Yeah, my favorite color.
My hair is your favorite color!
Yeah, it's green.
Please tell me August is colorblind as well.
No, August's favorite color actually is green.
Yeah, this has been
Yeah,
established
My least favorite
previously.
color is red.
Oh, my bad.
Are you? Is this
Purple's
what
a close second.
Is this
Yeah.
the color of
Yeah.
grass? Is this what grass looks like?
I mean, kind of. Maybe a little dirtier.
I can be dirtier. It's pretty. He's gonna kind of stop and stare at you now, August, as he like slowly takes in your feathers, and for the first time he can actually see the greens and purple iridescent in it. Because purple is a color you also can't really see if you're green colorblind. And he's just like, August, what? You got real pretty feathers.
August is just giving you the stink face because they are very confused and you woke them up.
What happened? Did you get like dunked in something?
No, I look the same.
Uh,
I can't wait because doesn't Adelaide have auburn hair?
yes, and Tor's green.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also, speaking of her hair, how
okay.
long is it at this point?
Good question. Also, dress description for the day.
Duh! It's probably like decently long, like shaggy long. Dress, I think like a nice deep maroon kind of cowboy-esque garment, like a long skirt that hits the ground, and then like maybe like a loose white like button up or like unbuttoned sort of shirt
What?
with a belt.
Lord.
Of course. Gotta look yeehaw for the yeehaw world.
All right. I've followed the manic frog upstairs with his ethereal illusory chain.
He's kind of pacing back and forth. He's like, just it fucked me up. But the way that you've described the chain thing multiple times, I need to know if that's what I saw. I
What
need
is
confirmation.
Is this pointing to it?
It's magic. It's a little weird. It's basically my. This is my dream.
How do you share that with me?
Are you okay if I share it with you?
Let me sit down first.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, he literally just leans against the wall and sinks down to the floor. Now I guess this makes him actually pretty eye level with you.
Bubdub's gonna walk over. And he's going to like wrap it around his head like a headband. And as he does it, he goes, "I'm sorry."
It is literally, it's going where the headband is on him.
Pretty much. And you see everything that Dennis described.
He tenses up and, white knuckled and stuff. Yeah. That's it. Part of it. Some of it. What it wants you to see.
Okay, so that's concerning.
Why did it reach out to you? It said you would have been a good pick.
No, Grish said that,
Grace
but I
said
don't
that.
know why.
What caused this? Just, you think it was our proximity yesterday?
I don't know. I touched Beetle's gun yesterday. Maybe it pissed me. I pissed it off. I don't know. I don't like it.
Anything different about Beetle's gun this time?
Yeah, it's got some golden like things on it, but I touched it, I picked it up, and I didn't have it anymore.
Wait, it changed again?
Just got, to be honest, pretty cool.
That is not good.
Exactly.
If I use Divine Sense, does there seem to be any, lingering effect on Bub?
Not on him so much, but that there memory is fiendish.
Yeah, I'm going to, I guess, take it from around my head, hold my hand, and I'm going to slowly squeeze and crush it. If I can.
Damn,
Yeah, you're good.
rude.
He doesn't want anything to do with it anymore.
Bubdub forgets his life.
It's only
Fuck your life.
Fuck your life!
Wait, and then he just starts speaking normally. It's always been a voice that he's intentionally put on.
Plot twist.
Plot twist.
God damn it.
You did
I walked
it.
into that one.
Oh,
Since
Let's get
August
the
has
others.
clearly had it. Oh, y'all keep going. Sorry.
no, let's get the others rounded up. Figure out what our next move is.
Yeah,
Maybe we should have discussions upstairs rather than below.
yeah, let's not do that in front of people, especially because we don't know if anybody's listening to us downstairs.
It's safe to assume that we're probably, maybe at any given point, being watched or listened to, but why invite more than you need?
Yeah.
All
Are
right.
there windows in this room, by the way? Sorry.
Yeah, that's why we keep hearing someone get thrown out of them.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Like in the bedrooms, like
Do they keep replacing the window after
Yeah.
somebody gets thrown out? They've just
They
got
just
that
press
going?
digitate it back together.
that's not how that spell works.
They just use
Um,
mending.
There it is. You do not hear people getting thrown out of the window. That is just this weird ragtime music. There are windows in the room, so yes.
Okay.
Maybe we should actually go for a walk. Just be outside of the building.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
I'm sure Joe's
Or-
gonna want to eat first.
That's true. Hear me out. It's a little weird. We go to the burnt down city again because nobody was there.
How close was that, I guess?
It was
Not
close.
far, yeah.
We could go there to have a powwow because there's nobody there.
Wait, in in
I-
hell? In the burnt out half of the town?
I would say maybe we can go
Oh,
outside of the town limits, but we shouldn't go there because that is, well, tainted by it.
See, that makes sense. I didn't think about that. Sorry.
Idiot.
All right, let's get everybody together, satisfy whatever we need to do. Get outside, figure out the next move.
Hell yeah. As you walk outside, you do see a new
I thought they were gonna round us up first.
notice. They probably are. I'm just gonna say this before I forget about it.
Okay.
You will see it when you get outside. You'll see a new notice that says, under no circumstances is anybody to go near the collapsed church. It is a crime scene under investigation. Signed by orders of the sheriff.
In two first names have an S, looking pissant little bitch. Purple little ass having.
Can you read the chat real
No.
quick, DJ?
Oh god.
Am I near her? Am I near him when that happens? Just out of curiosity.
No.
All right.
Okay. Copy that.
Doing good. Doing good. Feeling fine.
Yeah. No changes.
Oh. Except I'm still like invested. I'm like holding August so their head is like the top of their head is like right here, and he's just staring at it and like slightly shifting them so he can catch the light at different angles in their feathers. I imagine they fall
I
back
have
to sleep.
bones in me.
Just relax.
They just cross their arms midair. Just letting it happen.
Alright, fine. I'll put you down.
Why are you being so weird anyway?
Huh?
Why are you being so weird?
I'm always weird. Why are you being weird?
This is new weird.
And he walks out of the room.
Chief and Roke are already in the hallway. They were headed your way.
He kind of like glances over in your guys' direction and then stops and turns again, and now he's staring at Bubdub because he never could see all the red undertones that would give like oranges and that bronzy sheen to gold. So now he's staring at him like,
Don't pick me up.
huh? Why would I want to pick you up?
He looks over as you have August in the air.
Oh, I think I've been placed
put them down.
Okay,
Yeah.
you have been put down? Okay.
You just got that look in your eye.
I know when somebody wants to cuddle me.
Yeah, I know when someone's got them picking up vibes. I love
What'd you want?
Bubdub's inner voice is just some dude with a mustache.
No, his inner voice is like Vin Diesel or something.
Family.
That's why the Chain Oblivion was taunting about having his child, because he cares about family.
That's right.
Wait and see what happens if Bubdub doesn't make it. I've got a great next character.
Oh boy.
Is it just
Apes
Vin Diesel?
together.
It's
strong.
just family. It's just family.
It's just family.
Hey, we should leave.
Gin Weasel.
Yeah,
I'm hungry.
We should leave. Oh,
we can get food to go, Huggus.
we can get
Okay.
food anywhere else.
Fine.
Let's.
Is there somewhere else in town?
I need to bring the animals back to Karina.
Oh,
We should go now.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
this,
Yeah.
this also involves dexterity, Colby.
Do you want acrobatics or do you want just straight dexterity?
Your call.
Sleight of hand. I cannot help you.
You can only hinder.
You get 8 mugs.
Oh, that's pretty good. I said 7. So.
Not for lack of strength.
I couldn't figure out how to get my pinky onto the other handle.
The question is, where are you taking them?
You just wanted to hold them.
I'm just well, everybody's in the hallway right now, right? And there's a standoff between Bubs trying to get picked up and not. And I just walk up into the hallway with 8 mugs.
You see Tor, and then you see like 4 mugs on the stairs behind him. And
We dropped them.
his coin purse appears a little lighter.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Probably paid 8 gold for the 8 mugs or something like that.
Are the mugs full at least?
Yeah.
Breakfast ale.
And you didn't get us anything?
He's joking, Tor. He's joking.
I don't know how to let go of 8 mugs at once.
Guys,
Bub,
look your choice. And he's now staring at you,
Just
Tor.
put them
He's kind
on
of
the
like
ground.
staring at your awesome pecs.
Yeah, Beetle being weird today. Ignore him.
I just walk in front of everybody and just set them on the ground all 4 at once.
Hey, Tor.
Hey, Beetle.
What color is your skin?
Greenish?
Yeah, but like, is there a specific name for that tone?
Sage.
Uh-oh.
I told you he being weird today.
Hey!
It's
Jeez!
just objectively not true.
Jeez! What color is your skin? What color is that?
I'm doing some research now.
I'm sorry.
You just
Can
ask
I-
people what their skin color is.
Can I just out of character, Colby? Is he actually sage green, or did you just come up with the tone off the top of your head?
He's not.
It's
He's
pretty,
a-
it's pretty close.
Like
No, it's pretty freaking close.
I mean, it is.
My
Yeah, that's
brother.
kind of close.
My brother.
Sage
I-
is
Hold
way
I
lighter.
wish I could see
No.
that. I wish
Do
I
what?
could see that.
You are like a forest
What do you mean you
green.
can't see it?
You're a forest or an emerald. Sage is much browner.
Sage is like pastel.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna tell you what the color is.
It's fine.
What?
He's an earthy green. Okay.
He identifies as sage, please.
Identifies. I said sage because I was nodding sagely in my head.
Ah!
That is literally it.
We've come
not
full
the
circle.
sage nod. Back
But-
again.
I feel like he's more closer to like a kale.
But yeah, no,
Perfect.
he's definitely like an earthy greenish, so it's a little on the brown side, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Beetle, you wanted to take back the livestock.
Yeah. Yeah. We're now, preferably.
That's a great idea. We should go. I got some stuff that I need to fill everybody in on.
Yeah. Returning animals. Let's do it. Go.
I knock on Adelaide's door.
Can I
With the
intercede?
party.
I am downstairs.
Oh, then I would have seen you already, like, walking back through following the mad frog.
I was nervously watching Tor try to navigate 12 months.
Can you incite the cowboy for weird? Go crazy. Go stupid. I'll always allow people to try and figure out what the fuck is going on in that guy's head. Yeah,
But
he's
can't find
acting
out.
weird. He's acting real weird about colors.
And we already knew he was colorblind, so I guess, figured, oh, he can see now. I'm attributing it to the fact that Bub Dub just said that your gun is different again.
He's definitely now that we're downstairs, now he's staring at Adelaide's head. And he kind of leans down towards August. August,
What?
what color is that?
I
He
don't
points
know.
at the back of Adelaide's head.
I don't know the name of that color. It's like reddy brown. I don't know.
Reddy brown?
Yeah.
Ready, Brown.
That is
Brown.
that is
Ready
red.
Player Brown.
Ready, say, Brown.
I will also remind you that she does have hazel eyes.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the back of her head.
Wonder-
Wait, so that's red.
Ish. Yeah.
Going by, it's called Auburn.
Oh,
Yeah, that. That one.
that-
He gave it to you. I don't know it.
Is that what Jesse's hair looks like?
Hers
Hello?
is redder.
Redder. It's a
Yeah.
nice color. My head hurts.
I mean, I guess.
My eyes hurt.
Sometimes bright colors tell you that something is toxic or poisonous. Looks down at Bub Dub, the poisonous frog. Maybe you should take the same sort of, Never mind. I think you get it. Yeah.
He just kind of looks at his own hair.
You
There's not a lot of
You're-
people with green hair in here. Oh, he would have turned back into a sad brown man, sad little man with brown hair. I almost said a
Yeah.
sad brown man.
Oh, no.
I'll
Man,
look
that's the
over
sort of
Adelaide's-
thing that Jenny's grandmother would have in her bathroom.
Bro. Oh,
I'm gonna
man.
kind of look up over Adelaide.
So
I'm gonna-
fucking bad. Nervous.
Oh no, not Grandma Din Din.
I'm going to
Oh,
glance
fuck.
over Adelaide's shoulder and look increasingly nervous and just be like, all right, we're going now. We're going. Let's leave.
You rolled a
Where are we
21
going?
insight. You notice Beetle staring past Adelaide.
I'm gonna look over in the direction that he was looking.
Nothing.
I see anything? Because I'm looking that way.
Mm-mm.
But I get the
Okay,
sense
noted.
he does or did see something, even though I can't. So I'm, without saying anything, just gonna go ahead and hurry the pace to get back outside.
Sorry, Devin, I didn't see your roll.
That's okay.
I will have been as we're like downstairs. I will have been summoning, just slowly casting the spell to summon my horse because we're bringing the animals back. But I want to ride my horse, and we need something for Adelaide to ride on, so she can have one of the dinosaurs. Buzzards
Adelaide, the
flying.
druid who could turn into an animal, but
I don't know what you're talking about.
Buzzard flying high above up in the air. Fuck that guy. And yeah, as long as everyone's amenable to it, he's gonna start hauling ass in the direction of the Antares ranch.
He's him!
follow Larry.
I don't know why I brought you back.
It's just sitting on your horse's head the whole time.
He just stares at it bitterly, and he's just like, "Calm now, Rastaman."
Restaman seems cool with it.
I'm sure she is.
Or has immediate flashbacks at hearing a voice.
Yeah.
The bird looks at you. Stinky.
Stinky.
Frog,
He's gone.
once we're sufficiently out of earshot of like everybody and looking around and assuming that there's nobody around, the frog will update everybody on his dream last night and look to Roke to confirm what he saw, seeing as how he did share that.
Yeah.
What was the TLDR of it? Like, hey, boo, your tribe's dying, your kid's soul's mine? Is that the go?
Yeah, that was the last like two things. Grace told me I would have been a really good addition.
He was being taunted.
You have a daughter?
Yeah.
And
What?
You have a daughter?
I have a child, yes.
Why'd you never told us that?
I thought I
Child
did.
alive.
did.
I don't think so.
Yeah. I'll just say, rather, because I do remember actually him
Hold on.
saying at the wedding, he said his whole tribe was dead.
You don't just mean like Plop. Plop's not your kid, right?
No.
Okay.
This is my creation. This
Wait.
is separate.
And he has your daughter.
Yes.
At least
Apparently.
so he's
My child's soul. I was under the impression that my tribe was dead. Apparently my tribe is dying. Close enough. I was under the impression that my family was dead. Apparently that's not the case. It could be, but that thing has their soul. So,
so it says.
Was this was Mr. Chains that said this?
yes.
Do we want a code word for him? Do we want to call him like Cheney Waney
I like
or
Mr.
something?
Chains. Oh, okay.
Chains. Mr. Chains.
Mr. Chains with his knee.
Mr. Chain.
Chains.
Two chains.
One
Chain.
Chains.
Shit.
So we know.
I'm
And
not
you
going with
also
MC.
saw Simon and Jesse with Mr. Chains.
I also saw a third person who happens to be. Well, I saw four
Nice.
people.
Oh.
I saw four people.
It was Jesse, Glash, Simon, Beetle.
Oh God, I thought it was me for a second.
Why would it be you?
I don't know. That's why I was concerned.
Or
You don't remember who Grace is? Grace
Why
Dazzlebranch?
the fuck?
That's
Give him a fine
Branch.
top.
Dazzle Branch.
I only know the guy by Dazzle Branch, sorry.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
We're not on a first name basis.
Yeah.
Um,
Not
It was
yet.
He was Gimbal Fine Top. Fucker.
Well,
That was his
he
name?
did have a fine top.
That was that
in
guy
this-
that owned that. Sorry,
You're good, Mama.
Jinx. I was just gonna say, is that guy that owned that place out in the countryside that we stayed
The
at?
little,
Or am
the
I
little
tripping?
bed
Or
and
is that another
breakfast
guy?
we rented for a weekend.
He was that guy.
That was
He
so
also
lit.
the one with the observatory that had something marked down.
Yeah.
The one who I didn't
Yeah.
trust, and all of
Yeah,
you were like,
yeah.
oh, he's such a nice old man. And I'm like, no, he's not.
I slept outside.
The one who
I didn't
sent-
trust it.
I slept inside and I had a great time. It was really
And I was
comfy.
staring at your door the whole night. It was great. It was a good
Yeah.
time.
Who sent plant robots a world away to us to attack
Uh,
us?
Pretty sure I slept in a tree.
Yeah.
You did sleep in a tree.
Yeah.
You're a tree person.
I
Oh,
miss
okay.
trees.
Wait, that guy knows that my country exists. Oh, my city exists, right?
Mm.
Theoretically. You know, at a point when he was still called
Gimbal Fine Top.
Gimbal. Yeah.
Gimbal bitch.
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
No, that's a different guy.
Pedro,
At a
finally.
point when he was still called Gimbal, he had made notes about something being on the moon messing with its weight and trajectory.
Oh, Raggy.
Alright.
It's okay. It's okay. We got nuked. Don't worry. We'll just blow him up. We'll just
Yeah,
Oppenheimer that
introduce
guy.
Okay,
plutonium.
In this, he's gonna kind of slow Rasta down a little bit so that he falls back in line with y'all. Well, in the spirit of honesty that we have fostered here on this day, I feel I should tell y'all, when the thing that happened yesterday happened, and shit got loose, I may or may not have had a vision of a memory from right when I came back of my boss giving me the old stare down and saying something about completing a crest of blood and completing what someone called Drassig had started.
Oh,
And then went lit a town fire.
I don't know a lot about recent history of Taldore. My focus was on older stuff. But it's named after Zan Taldore. She, founder of that dynasty, defeated the Drassig family. Drassig, there were 3 of them. The father who started expanding the empire. The brother, the eldest, who, when his father was killed, took over and was charismatic, and the father had used necromantic powers to empower his warriors, and then the brother was a great leader. And then the younger brother, once both of them had been killed, well, he was rather useless. So I'd assume that'd be the idiot Drassig. But what he was desperate enough to do was to consort with abyssal, fiendish entities for pacts and power, try to win. His army was literally bolstered with otherworldly forces.
Great.
There's some derision of whether it was Grumsh, or if it was... Who was the other one? It was either Bane... Grast. Yes. Okay. So yeah, it's not exactly known, basically, which god it was. There's conflicting sources, but either way, both of them did have influence in the fighting.
I think at this point, you're kind of thinking back on books.
Books.
And realizing just how wrong they can be.
Yeah.
I have also had a epiphany regarding my current circumstances, which is a twofold one. The first one is that Simon, one of my old posse members, was the one who seeded the plot to have me executed. And the second is that Simon, by way of we know Jesse is in with my boss, it's starting to kind of look like this whole thing, for me at least, was a setup. And not a single thing that I have been doing this entire time was me acting of my own free will or making my own choices. Instead, I was someone's pawn secretly the entire time and never even realized it.
I'm going to make an important distinction here. You can still say what you think Beetle would think. But as far as that, it's all free will.
No, he means like
Manipulation.
how do I explain it? Yeah, it's like it's that thing of like he has been making his own choices, but he's under the impression that they are his choices and not that there's something greater orchestrating things too.
Understandable. Just making sure.
Like he knows he's made bad choices and they were his to make.
Okay.
But he was like, oh, I just happened to come across this demon who offered me to come back because I was so angry and not because that was the plan from the beginning. So I am a little irate in that regard. Okay.
How close are we?
Close.
Can you make me one more wisdom save, Beetle?
Fuck me in the rectum.
Is Beetle within
Yeah.
10 feet of me? Okay. You got a +3 now.
You see the green orb pop up again.
Can I shoot at it?
Mhm.
He fires at it.
Goes right
He
through.
immediately just whips his gun out and shoots it.
Yeah, goes right through.
Do I know who's casting that based on
I
what I know
would
of
think
her?
so. Yeah.
Based on what I know of her abilities and whose eye I keep seeing?
More so the second part than the first part.
Oh, so the orb thing is new. Get the fuck away from me!
If we look in the direction he's yelling and shooting, do we see anything?
Shall I swear to fucking Paylor, if you don't fit fuck off right now, I'm gonna crawl through that orb and stab your eye out! Spell it!
You see it like spins to kind of see where you're going, and then it disappears.
Care to share?
Oh my god. So, we're being watched, basically.
Do you know by who?
Yeah, Sally.
Sally.
Young thing, really. God. She's part of the gang, too. She's some little loser nerd I pulled out of a jail cell that she managed to get herself thrown in when she, and she just, kind of stuck around through that point, sort of, kind of.
Did she also set you up?
They all did.
I guess we'll be meeting them soon enough.
I never told anybody about where I come from, so they don't necessarily know exactly where I'm going right now. I'm sure they know we're heading towards Providence, but the specifics of where, questionable.
Then maybe we should also not say it out loud.
Right. We're dumping these animals off and we're leaving. I ain't gonna risk bringing nothing back to hurt.
Are we hiking back to New Joran?
We're doing something. Figure that out when we get there. But I told her I'd bring them back first. Unless it might just be safer not to do it to begin with. What do y'all think?
Well, I think you should keep your word. But if you don't think it's safe, they seem to be watching you.
Perhaps
You're on a horse. We can bring back the animals.
Yeah.
perhaps considering they know that you are all in a group, I could bring back the animals. They don't know that I am part of this entourage, theoretically.
Can you handle 5 bolts?
Of course. Look at the camera, I'm a druid.
I mean, she
The
just
dragon eats them all.
She just saw you with us, so like she knows.
It was just a suggestion, Beetle.
I know, Adelaide.
Anyway, it's not a bad thought, but perhaps if we need to make a run for it or have a confrontation, we should stick together.
one thing I managed to never do was bring none of it back to her. I can't risk it now.
Then you make it safe.
I'm just so tired of making choices.
Don't we know where Sally's at?
No.
Like, who was in the church in the burnt down town?
We don't know.
Oh. I thought we saw. Didn't we see somebody in the church in the burnt down town or something?
Nope.
No.
Just Jesse.
Not that church. Like whenever we got attacked by the
Kids.
Ghost
kids.
kids.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, that was Jessie. I followed her out there.
Oh, understood.
The person I was following around the entire time we were in New Jordan the first time was Jessie.
That was, from what you could tell when you got into the actual catacombs, not really Jesse. It was a specter of sorts.
A really good one. An illusion, mayhaps. Motherfuck.
All right.
That was weird. Do you guys have anything else you'd like to chat about on this ride?
This feels like a time for quiet contemplation.
Hell yeah. Yes, you can, Jan. As you crest the hill, going towards the Antares Ranch, or whatever we named it. I can't actually.
That was right.
Okay. You see it. Fine. You see people working.
Motherfucker.
You see they're just down about 6 or 5 animals, which you have. And that is where we'll pick up next week.
Jesus Christ.
Hey.
Thanks for hanging, y'all.
Yeah!